this day. Behold, a true Drake warrior, and I, Egon, your fears made flesh. Solid of scale you might be, foul dragon, but I will riddle with holes your rotten hide. With a hail of harpoons! With every last drop of my being! You shall haunt me no longer!
Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I probably gonna show you the ale kill clip in this episode, not the previous one. So yeah, I decided to just use summons. Long story short, I got close a few times. With the same setup essentially as placebo sex, but I ran out of time and patience, so I just decided to use the summons and kill it. Overall, what I think of the fight, it's one of the better ones. Actually, it's only one of the 2 good ones in this DLC so far. Is it better than placebo sex? No, I don't think so. I think, as per anything, all the other bosses so far in this DLC, it's very much like run away, watch the boss, go in, poke once, run away. There's very little like dancing and interacting with the boss, if you understand what I mean. I kind of find that a bit boring. even showed the fight to my girlfriend, and she was looking at it going, looks kind of boring, and you can't really see what's going on, because all you see is a leg. So yeah, and she doesn't play Souls-like games, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, anyways, second half of the fight is rather fun. Quite difficult, actually. It's a bit challenging. You gotta pay attention, and the dodge windows are tight, and the attacks come back to back. So actually, the second half of the fight is quite good. First half is very boring. So yeah, you just have to trust me when I say I got close solo a few times. I don't think that's too hard to believe. I've done it with other bosses, so yeah. Anyways, now wondering why I'm here. Oh yeah, all the loot from Igon and Bale, we'll check that out in a second. You might be wondering why I'm here. This one, Commander Butters Asses over here. I cheesed him. I tried him a couple of times. Tried him with Mimic a couple of times. I said, do not forget it. I don't have patience for this. I don't want to do this. Screw it. It's awful. No fun. So just let him over here. I watched a YouTube video about this, by the way. Let him over here. Or over here, doesn't really matter. And I just sat here and I did this. And that's it. Pop the flask when he turns into his torpedo ass. And then, yeah. The reason why I'm not showing it is because you can just go watch the cheeses on YouTube. Or just go watch the real fight. Somebody that actually bothered to practice it. I did not. So, and I'm not gonna show a cheese. It's no fun. What did I have? Especially since it's not really my cheese. I am not the one who figured it out. So, and I'm not saying the ones that have posted the videos are the ones that I figured out, but at least it's not me, so I'm not gonna show it. If you want to see what cheese it is, again, go YouTube it. So I mean, if you want to see it, then go YouTube it. Reason why I use this, it's because that's what I had. Doesn't really matter. Actually, I'm gonna keep this here. Anyways, builds. Actually, you know what? Let's quickly take a look at what we got. This is Remembrance of the Wild Boar Rider. Both were as elder brothers to the lion, and both were cursed from birth, in spite of perhaps because of this very reason, Gaius was both Mesmer's friend and the leader of his men. Yeah, you can go die. Bellbearing, Icon's Harpoon. I did read about this. That's how I knew I had to go loot the armor. Icon's Harpoon is the arrows that you can use with Icon's Great Bow for extra damage against the dragons, which we'll go check out soon. No more than a mishmash of tatter and remains stripped from a corpse found in aftermath of battle. Poor scavenger of battlefields found honored through dragon communion. Armor of the broken drake warrior Igon. A set comprised of miscellaneous parts. Filthy belongings are attached to this tattered piece of protective wear. Yeah, okay. This is Heart of Bale. The bilateral Heart of Bale the Dread, dotted with horn-like gravel stones and glistening with deep red liquor. Gorge upon this at the grand altar of Dragon Communion to absorb Bale's power, purest form of communion in the words of its priestess. I tried many various things in order to beat him. I found that just, even without any ads, I found that just focusing like 2, bleed and poison, was generally good enough with some jumping attacks to bring him down. Anyways, Igon's Drake Hunt, physical damage, okay. Strength 23, ugh, okay. Weapon of Igon, the Broken Drake Warrior, a great bow fashioned from 2 dragon bones bound with coarse rope. Covered in gashes left by claws. Imbued with Igon's obsession, enhancing the power of Igon's Harpoon. Agon's Drake Hunt, skill of Agon Drake Warrior. Ready the bow before unleashing a twisted shot with a great bellow that considerably enhances its power. We'll try all of that because Bill's girlfriend is still alive. And I will have to go kill her. So yeah. Bale. Bale was decent, but it's just time consuming to learn, that's all. Gaius' helm? Ugh, okay. Where be his pants? He rode with no pants? He went to war with boxer shorts only? I see. Okay then. If you say so, okay. The Black Iron Helm of Commander Asus, part of an armor set patterned after Fallen Seas. Gaius was the most senior disciple of the same Alabaster Lord who taught Radon and Gaia gravitational techniques. We'll check the stats in a second. Okay, nothing. I suppose we can try it. Actually, let's just check what we get. Commander Asus is a remembrance. A lot of S's there. Sword Lance, heavy thrusting sword, spinning gravity thrust. It's one of the moves he does. Weapon once wielded by Commander Gaius, a combination of greatsword and lance. Weighty and capable of being brought to bear with great force. This armament shows its true potential when used astride a mount. Gaius himself was never without his boar. Spinning gravity thrust, gravity skill honed by the disciple of Alabaster Lord. Uses gravitational power to hang in the air before rotating the body and charging forward. An additional input allows for a follow-up attack. You can try it. Blades of Stone. Pulls blade-like chunks of rocks from Earth. Gravity manipulating sorcery of Commander Gaius. Pulls blade-like clumps of rocks from the Earth. Charge to form 3 successive clumps. Gaius and Radon were good rivals in their youth, and this sorcery is a product of their friendly competition. For that one. I am thinking of maybe going back to heavy weapon. Particularly, I was thinking of checking what an occult greatsword would do, because I do want to try Bale's spell, but that requires 50 or so. 50 or so, what do you call it? Arcane. Don't need that many, but 500 should be enough. Spend the rest to upgrade the 2 weapons. The bow itself, which maybe it's very useful against Bale's girlfriend, or maybe not. So, back to Bale. Bale actually has some really cool attacks in the second half, like really cinematic. And I kind of liked that it kind of reminded me of the Balrog, really. Now, I haven't seen the Rings of Toilet Seats version of the Balrog. Even if it shows up, I don't even know if it does. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm talking about the original Lord of the Rings trilogy Balrog. Smithing stone? Really? This doesn't require somber ones? That's a bit of a surprise, but alright. Doesn't really matter to me. Doesn't really matter to me at all. Then we go for the bow. Where are you, bow? I did try various things. For instance, I tried poisoning with this. Poisoning Bale with this. Tried bleeding with this. Didn't really work that well, to be honest. I think Poison Mist on a dagger, two-handing the dagger works best, really. So yeah. This also requires only Smithing Stone. I think they were unique enough weapons to... whatever. Sometimes I don't understand the logic of Smithing Stone versus Somber. But again, makes no difference. Okay, let's just go spend the rest of our money on something. I noticed that also during some of the previous fights, like the Snot Knight, the Gooey Knight, or Putrid something. The audio balance was really off. I had to kind of mute the fight almost. I hope I put on good settings so that it wasn't too difficult to listen to. But when I was listening to it in the editing software, it was really loud. Quite surprised. I hope I haven't messed up something, and previous footage have also been like this without me noticing. So yeah. Anyways, let's go. There's a lot to check out. This is gonna be an episode of me just checking stuff out. Not really. Alright, so this is... I read about this. Priestess Heart, Flower, Stone, Gravel. I think... Gavel is back. I think where I messed up was accidentally, as many others have done, as I've read, breaking Miquella's rune before progressing the Poison Guy's quest. Because apparently you need the poison that he gives, that you can give to her, and you can get her Ash of War, or something else, I don't remember. Let's see. The 4 petals of the flower's coral, sharp ending in points and are capable of dealing heavy damage to dragons. Flower Dragon Bolt calls down the red lightning of an ancient dragon to strike the target, deals damage, and also temporarily reduces target's lightning damage negation. That's actually pretty good. Can be charged to increase power. It is a hammer. Alright, wait. This is why we're here. Huh? Come on. Right, so these two. You can only get one. This is an AoE around you. This allows you to jump into air and slap somebody. I'm gonna go with this one, because that's the one that looked the most fun. Right, now. If I go a full arcane build. Full arcane. Can I do... this? Full arcane. I mean, I require 31 strength, which is pretty intense. But let's say I go... can I do it here? No. I go occult. The amount of arcane I have now... 400, it's about 490-ish, 480 to 90, something like that. But with heavy also, with the stats I have now, it's the same. I can just try, I suppose. It's the worst that can happen. So do we swap? While I think about that, let's try out some things. Let's try the bow. And let's try the Heavy thrusting sword. Gonna require some strength here. We'll not be firing one of these arrows. We'll fire something else. That one. Just to see. Excuse me. How far do I have to? Oh, here we go. So it's like that piercing shot. Can I like aim it? Is that possible? Okay, it is possible. Okay. Good to know. Right, and then we have this one. Actually seems to have a pretty good moveset. That's good or not, I don't know. But oh well. You know what? Let's swap builds here. Let's try it. I don't think I can get to like 52 arcane very easily, so that's just. I'm doing this unplanned. Well, I haven't checked the stats on what I want and what I don't want, so all I need to make sure is I have enough faith for stuff. For this one, let's see. Channel the form of the Dread Dragon in your right arm to smash foes with an exposed talon bone coursing with flame lightning. Even after being consumed, the throbbing heart of Baal continues to resist its subjugation every week. Okay. 0 fate requirement, that's good. $12, $15. Alright, seems 15 is where I landed on faith. Dex, do I have any dex requirements? 16, 15, 16 seems fine. 18. That can be solved with 16 to 18. 16 to 18 is not that bad. What about these twin blades? 21, 18, 22. It's faith, those are 15 for this one. 18 for that one. 18 we're going for, so we can use these. Won't be able to use the pole blade though, unless we go to 21 dex. What about these? 20, 18. Probably want to go to 20. 13, that's fine. Curved blades. 13, that's fine. So 18 or 20 dex. Rest into arcane, and then we need 31 strength. So I kind of miss this weapon, to be honest. Let's see if it's possible. Int 11. Better remember that. Yeah, okay. Let's try.
Is it time?
I'm just wasting these like candy, to be honest.
Now.
Right, so faith 15, arcane. As an example. Endurance. I need some of that. dexterity 18, and then ooh, 31 strength is hard to get. Maybe I don't go strength. Dexterity, intelligence. I need 11 for the throwing weapons. Yeah, 31 strength I cannot get. Okay. Stick to 15 then. And then perhaps I actually don't remember how many. Was it 53 or 50? Can I go back? Yes.
Be not alarmed, nor of fear. I would birth thee.
So that was 53 actually. I'm not so sure. Oh, I need to put this on. What would I use? Like, what weapon would I use then if I go with this build? It's basically just a spellcaster build. Reduvia, maybe? Maybe I can reach the arcane. I need to try it actually. Let's try that first before I. I'm fairly certain I can. It's like a 10 here. Puts me to 50. I'm sure I can find 3 arcanes somewhere. Yeah, selling. This one as well. No? What? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Let's try it. Spell. Wonder how many slots this take. Two. That's a key. Cool. Hope I don't sacrifice it. Oh. At the detriment of stamina. Ooh. Alright, well, let's go for this one instead. Alright, let's play around with this for a little bit. I'll also put on incantation damage booster. I think we have enough dex to cast it relatively fast. So, and we're doing some stand stuff in the last episode. I mean, we know it works. The stand stuff isn't. It's pretty decent. With the katanas, it's pretty decent. I'll put on. Maybe I put on you for a bit. Let's try this. Alright, let's go out into the world, see what we can do. Didn't quite realize there was a... I might just go back to like the greatsword, just for simplicity. This DLC just isn't fun enough to interact with that much, so just bonking people in the head with a great sword. I think is where I kind of just want to go. Or if I find this Bale spell fun, I might just do that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh yeah, we have to explore this area. Oh, okay. Completely forgot about that. I need to put a marker. Sharp shot talisman. Ah, I forgot to put on the armor sets. Let's do that really fast. Let's see. Boost attack power of precision aimed shots. Alright. The Albinaric archers were in class of their own, and their deadly long-range specialists struck fear into the hearts of men. Yeah. Pretty cool. Right. So we try the Bale stuff. No, not the Bale stuff. The Commander Asus Butters. There. That looks dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that just looks stupid. Yep. Not into it. What about Icon? And his armor? It does have a unique look to it. The rest I'm not really that interested in. What the? Get over here. Alright, I'm gonna do it like this, huh? And I forgot to... put the helmet on.